What's up, boys? It's Curtis Dino, and today we're back for a different kind of video, even though it's really all the same because I really don't have that much variation in my content. But that's another story for another time. In short, today we're here to talk about what I got for my birthday. The reason why I'm so excited is because, I literally said I didn't want anything, and like, so many great people still got me something. And I promise it wasn't one of those like, I don't want anything, but when I don't get anything, I'm gonna be mad type of thing. Even though I'm human, but that wasn't the vibe. The vibe was more like, I don't deserve anything, so I don't want anything. And I made up all these lies to people why I didn't want anything and stuff, but ultimately it was just like me trying to punish myself. But God said it's not time to be punished. Excuse me. He sleeps hard in the videos. He knows he likes to be on camera. Y'all can't really see him, but Cash right there. But whatever the case is, that's not what we're really here to talk about. But well, actually, it is what we're here to talk about. And just because the gift didn't make this video doesn't mean I didn't appreciate the gift. It's just that my channel is kind of like more toward, sneakers and not cash. Like y'all really count the cash over here, but overall, I was just really grateful for everything I received, whether it be a bottle of liquor, whether it be a card, a gift card, kind words, all of that, because everything really just hit you differently when you don't have any expectations. So if you're feeling down or confused about like what you want to do for your birthday, just, I would say, manage your expectations, because in doing so you will really like become even happier than you would have set out if you set really high expectations. And it's okay to require things of people or require things of yourself, but also don't put so much pressure on yourself that you're just like upset. So I want to get into the sneakers and why I thought the person got it for me, etc, etc, etc. But I just had to give that a little bit of information. And if this is your first time watching my channel, please don't let this be the last time. Subscribe. I post a lot of dope stuff, and I'm always open to suggestions. When people comment and say make this kind of video, as long as it's feasible, I'll try to make that kind of video. Even if it's a recommendation about buying some shoes or something like that. I want to get into some more cool stuff, so please suggest some ideas. So subscribe and then suggest some ideas, so some content you'd like to see. So of course you can see the boxes. You guys are familiar with boxes if you're watching the unboxing channel. But what I will say is, check out some of these individual unboxings. I'm gonna do individual unboxings for each one, so we can talk about the shoes more from a spec standpoint, like size and comfortability, stuff like that. Here we're talking more about like what I like about them, why I'm grateful for it, why I think the person got it for me. It's more of a personal video. I don't really do too many of those, so appreciate it while you're here. These videos don't really get too many views, so I just be like, I feel like I'm talking to myself. But so first, my sister Aisha got me these. Now, I definitely wasn't expecting the gift, because I kind of told her and she was like, okay. And like, she a Libra, and Libra's like, when if you know a Libra, then you know. So Dolce & Gabbana, they're known for their pretty loud color boxes, even though the shoes are kind of always understated. Don't really click for me, but I guess. So I got these, and these were very different for me because I thought they was a little loud. I'm looking like, this is a big ass D&G on the side, and I'm thinking at first like, I wonder, does she know I got black and white ones? But when she told me like she knew, but she knew that like I kind of made them like an everyday shoe, so she was like, I'm gonna just get you another pair because I know you could just wear them on an everyday tip. And I thought that was thoughtful. I run around a lot, and I don't really go out often, so a lot of times, like, unless my friend is having something or something like that, I really don't get to wear a lot of my clothes that I buy. So it becomes like a lose-lose situation. Like, you spend all your money on these clothes because you want to go places, but then you have nowhere to go, so then you don't get to wear the clothes. Instead, I get something very simple and I kind of get to wear it because I'm not really worried about, oh, if I wear these now, then I won't be happy, you know, when it's time to, well, I won't, you know, like if you wear a pair of shoes every day, when it's time to go out, you won't feel that same like pizzazz. So I was very grateful for these. When somebody gets you a pair of shoes, that means that they love you, and that's a fact. And so the second gift actually came from my big sister Sheba, and I was very shocked by Sheba too, because it's like we never really even talked about it. She never hinted at anything. So when I'm opening the box, I'm seeing like a baby blue, and I'm just like, she didn't. And it was just like, she did. And I was just so grateful because, all right, listen, right? I know you guys have been in a situation where you're like, his eyes open. I think he's competing with me at this point. I think he's annoyed by me. Cash, you want me to shut up? He looked like, yeah. But I know you've all been in a situation where it's like, I want them, but I don't want to pay for them. And it's like, you'll buy a million other things, spend your money on a million other things, but you kind of neglect something that you want. You just put it off, like, well, I'll get it then, and I'll get it then, and I'll get it then. And I remember when I first dropped, like, these pants, like I had a baby blue pair, not baby, like light denim, and because they kind of like flare out at the bottom and kind of like stack, the first thing I thought about was some curved sneakers. Well, I would be lying. My little sister actually was like, you need to wear some of those with them. And I was like, I don't want to buy those right now. Like, I don't want to be spending money right now. Like, I need to be buying inventory, etc., etc. So when I see these, I'm like, yo, this is not only like a gift for me, but it's like a gift for my business, because now, like, you know, it's an easy way for me to style my pants and, you know, potentially promote them and sell them. I'll show you what I mean by that. Because when I put these back on, you're going to see. So these are just the curved sneakers, and I've always been a fan of them. They remind me of like DC's and those shoes with the E. And what else? Like, what other shoes I used to wear? Like, I don't know, just like all the skateboard shoes, like Heelys and stuff like that. So when I put these on, hold on, I put these bad boys on. So when I put them on, right, and then like, and I pull my jeans down, you can kind of, let me move the camera down some. When I do that, you can kind of see like how well they like stack over them. See? Hopefully the camera's picking that up good. See? It just really look. It's really a nice look. Let's go back to me. But so for these, I was just like, yo. It was just like, it's like if you bought something. Oh, I know you've experienced this before. You know when you go in the store and like you know something is like $100 and some or something, like it could be a fucking trash can and it'd be $100, and you like get to the register and you got like a trash can, deodorant, body wash, all this other stuff, and it's like your total was $73, and you like, wait, I know I got like $173 worth of stuff. That's what it feels like lucky me. So I was super grateful for this. I never did a birthday video. I usually just, when I watch birthday videos, it's usually like people who are like super popular and like they show all their gifts that like their friends got them and stuff, and they be like all of this stuff, but they really never talk about the stuff. They gotta just be like that, and then that'd be pretty much it. But I guess because I already do like unboxings, it's natural for me to talk about it. But you know, I'm always grateful for like any gift, but I'm always grateful, but like it's something about shoes that just really connect with me. I've always been a shoe person. What I wish I could get into more myself is like clothes. But to me, clothes that I like are usually like super high. Like, cause you know, all the best stuff is like the runway stuff, and the ready to wear is just like usually overpriced t-shirts and shit like that. It gets like monotonous and redundant, and it's just like, you know, so that's why I really don't buy a lot of clothes, because I can't afford what I want. And so this was like the last like sneaker gift. And you know, when I was opening the box, I hate when I say you know, but you know, when I was opening the box, I first seen like this blue. Come on now, if you watch my channel, you know I've unboxed a couple. So I'm like, oh my god, I was like in my head like, another pair of B22s. I would have been happy, you know. When you love a shoe, you love a shoe. So when I opened the box, I was like super surprised, because I'm like, yo, how am I this lucky? Because I seen these. I remember who was it that posted them? I think Will had posted these on his Insta Snap, and it was like white and gray, and I seen them. I'm like, yo, those are hard with the CD. Mind you, my name Curtis Dino, so it's just like boom. But also like, I just like the chill look of them, because they look like New Balance, and I'm from Baltimore, and you know I love a New Balance. But also it was just the idea that, like, I don't know, like, I had never seen these in person yet, so it was just really shocking and appreciative, and I was just like, oh my god, Shay, you outdid yourself. I just felt like, you know, that was the vibe, you know. And you know, she understood when I told her like I didn't want anything. And you know, I keep saying, and you know, like, what's going on? But when I told her I didn't want anything, like, and we had a conversation about it, like, you know, we talk a lot, so I thought she kind of really understood and really, okay, he pushing me now. I thought that she wouldn't have had got me anything, and it wouldn't have been upsetting to me. So when it was like, you got me something, it's Dior, thank you. And the card says, and it was so funny, the card says, I know you didn't want anything, but this is just something light. Yikes. And like, y'all know I'm a puff, so it was just like, okay. And like, you know when like, you know how like certain people, you don't expect like a certain level of like thoughtfulness from? So to see that thoughtfulness was just like, I actually loved. And it meant a lot to me though, seriously. Something light, yikes. And like, it's funny because me and my little sister, we got kind of like this attitude towards certain things, where we was just like, oh, those are Air Forces. Like, you could watch my channel and I call like certain shoes Air Forces, like in the sense it's like a track, that's an Air Force. Like, the Dolce and Gabbana is the Air Forces. And it's not saying like they phony. We love Air Forces. Everybody loves Air Forces. But it's just like when you see an Air Force, like you can really kill an outfit with the Air Force, but the Air Force is just like the background. You know what I'm saying? It's like a background thing. So she funny with by saying like this just something light. Yikes. It was a good year for me. I probably received some of the kindest words on this birthday. And just experiencing, you know, what I've experienced in 2020 in terms of just a lot of betrayal, fake shit. It was really nice to just get all the love that I received from the genuine people. On my birthday, I pretty much spent it working, because when Shay told me, when I told Shay that I wasn't doing anything for her brand, she was like, she wanted to do a photo shoot, and she happened to schedule it on my birthday, and she said she didn't really realize it was my birthday, and I didn't really care because I wasn't doing anything anyway. So I was just like, okay, this is perfect. This will kind of ensure that I'm like occupied with something creative, which I know would make me happy. So it was a really good birthday, and I'll probably add a clipping of like what we were doing. The shoot was super tough. I'll post some videos and stuff here, but ultimately, like, to have so low expectations and just to get such a high yield from that, I think I'm a copy and paste. Oh my gosh. But to have such low expectations for a birthday and get such a high yield, it just makes me feel like next year, copy and paste. I want negative something for my birthday. You have to give me something negative. I'm asking for something negative, like, you know, like below 0, so that way maybe it'll be even better, you know. But I'm just playing. But I just want to thank everybody who, you know, made me feel special on my birthday. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think of my gifts. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Stay untouchable. God bless me.